Hey everyone, I just got back from a very, very big rowing regatta down in Vancouver, Washington. It was over 1,000 competitors, and I thought I would just maybe share with you a few things that I learned from that weekend that maybe we could take and apply to our everyday life. I learned a lot this weekend. You know, you never stop learning as an athlete, as a human being, I suppose. But I trained a lot for this race. I've been racing a bunch of boats and single scull for a number of years. So I train, 10 months of training to lead up to this was about 350 hours of training, 4,000 kilometers rowed, all by myself. I don't have a club to belong to here on the island, so it's just me getting up every day. And I went after a couple of guys in the single scull and couldn't beat them. Came in third, and it was a hard-fought bronze. 6-boat race in the final, and all 6 boats had a shot at a medal. It was that tight. But it just kind of reinforces that you can't it's just not about the outcome. I know that's cliche, but it is about the journey. And it really is about putting yourself through those pains day in and day out. And yeah, it's nice to win a medal and it's nice to get that victory, but that's not really why I do what I do, and I think many athletes would say the same. And I guess that mirrors life in the sense of, don't always focus on the immediate tasks. It's the process. It is the life journey, because before you know it, your kids are 9 when they were 5, it seems like, and all of a sudden they don't want anything to do with you, and time passes pretty quick. So that was just something that kind of stuck in my mind. But the biggest thing that I learned or reinforced this weekend was how important it is to have a sense of community. It is huge, and lately on my journey, I think that's why I've come to that realization that community is so strong and is such an important factor in personal growth. I listed as one of my 8 pillars that I try to live by now. And being at the race course, in a greater scope, there's a sense of community with the 1,100 competitors that were there, cheering everyone on, there for good racing, helping each other out. On the micro level, of course, it's people that you rode with and that you trained with, or I used to coach, and seeing that evolve, and how a sense of community brings kind of greater purpose to why you're all there, and just makes it fun. But as I look back on my life now at 47, and some of the things that I pursued and tried to achieve back in the days when I was acting in New York and LA, and writing scripts and producing my own films and trying all that stuff, I didn't get to where I wanted to be because I did not have a community. It's simple as that. I know in the business they call it networking, but that's on a non-personal scale. By community, I mean people that you are invested in, that are invested in you. Working towards a common goal, not just your own goal, but just a common goal of being better, or producing this or doing that, and you thrive off of one another. In rowing, it's simple. You have a community of like-minded people that train the same way, that row a certain way, that they're there. You can trust in them when you're in the boat, and let me tell you, it's pretty damn gratifying when you achieve something with people along the way, as opposed to a solitary kind of outcome, I guess you could say. You know, in the wellness world, there's been studies recently on the blue zones, you know, these pockets of humanity across the earth. I think there's 5 or 6 where they've studied and people live the longest and, you know, seem to be quote unquote the happiest. But their longevity and their lives, really, there's one unifying thing, and that's a sense of community. It's a sense of, hey, we're in this together. You know, families live with families. They interact. They provide a safety net. They provide a cheering squad for people when they are down, when they're trying to get up, when they're trying to achieve stuff. And really, think about how better our lives would be if we surrounded ourselves with people that have that same mindset. You know, I want to be around people that inspire me. I want to be around people that maybe I inspire. You know, and we grow together. The only way I'm going to be a better person in everything I do is to find the right people that guide me along that path. Whether it's their wisdom and their knowledge that they impart, you know, to me, or it's they kind of reinforce or help me fulfill my actions on my visions. It's as simple as that. You know, so I've made it a point to go out there and try to find 2 new people to bring into my community a week, and by that I just mean, you know, through work and through contacts and people that I meet on a daily basis. My radar is always on for those kind of like-minded people that were on maybe the same spiritual level or the same work ethic level or nutritionist standpoint or training standpoint or whatever it may be, and try to foster a relationship. So I challenge you to do the same. It'll make your life better. I guarantee it will make your workplace better, and just make you a better you. So, sense of community. Go out, find it, grab it, let it grow, and I promise you, you will grow as well. Thanks for listening.